It's not a fight out there, so we need a fight. The Democrats and the radical far left have been told from kindergarten through college, in movies and everything, that the United States sucks, but it does in no way corresponds to their real lives. Their real lives where they wake up, they hit their iPhones, they turn on the TV, they drink their soy lattes, they go to Starbucks. They don't feel their life physically sucking. They don't. So they have to look for the suck. They have to seek the suck. So what they do is they endlessly search for new problems and evidence. It is the very genesis of the victimization culture. You see it over and over. You see it, but they need you to believe this is a problem on a mass scale. But it's not. So it describes this endless search for new victims in an effort to make you believe that you're a warrior for a cause. And that warrior for the cause is you're fighting against this army of negativity that's coming at you, this racist negativity, misogynistic negativity, this xenophobic negativity, this anti-immigrant negativity, but it doesn't exist. So there's endless ways for them to search for it. That's the genesis of a lot of these hoaxes you see. A lot of this stuff you see, this racial stuff, and a lot of it turns out later on to be a hoax. Most, sadly, a lot of it's real. But see, my point is that not that this doesn't exist. It's that the United States has made leaps and bounds in its fight against racism, both institutional, de facto, and de jure. We have come from Jim Crow to a relatively harmonious society, thankfully with isolated incidents of stupidity. But isolated incidents of stupidity do not feed into the narrative that you're fighting the man. They have to pump up the little guy, the isolated incidents, and make them seem more pronounced, to make it seem that they're in the fight of their lives and they're fighting the man. They have to build up the man before they can fight the man. And in order to build up the man, they have to constantly find new victims, and they have to constantly find new heroes against their cause. Booker's not stupid. Booker fully understands that there is this pot boiling over, negative energy directed at the United States, just to sum this up, that does not correspond to reality. They are constantly looking for a fight against the man. But the man, as they're describing it, doesn't exist. So they have to pump up the man with inflated exaggerations about mass epidemics of Islamophobia and other things. It's all related to the whole Kaepernick story. They can't find episodes of systemic oppression. Systemic, meaning the system is weighted against you. They can't find it. African-American unemployment at historic lows. Hispanic unemployment at historic lows. Female unemployment levels at levels we haven't seen in 40, 50 years. They can't find it. So they have to make up sacrifices, talking to a generation of people, kids, who have been brought up that America sucks, but America doesn't suck. So they have to find ways to make it suck. And this is what they do. An endless search. We're fighting a man. The man's a fight that started in the 60s. This approach by elitists to constantly find new causes to make people believe America's hell on earth when it's not. Now we've made significant, notable, fact-based progress since the 60s. It doesn't mean racism doesn't exist. It doesn't mean homophobia or Islamophobia, whatever you choose to call it, doesn't exist. It means these problems, thankfully, in this wonderful country are isolated, and the scale of the response should be as such. When we see isolated incidents, we deal with them where they happen, when they happen, and we clean up the mess. We don't have to spill it out for and burn down the whole freaking grocery store. Spill it out for, burn it down! You understand this is the liberal response?